Good morning, parents, and a very warm welcome to all of you today. I, Devrupa,
And I, Sneha.
and together we are extremely privileged to have you all here today to welcome you to the 11th annual day at NIS Primary.
देवरूपा, आखिरकार आज वो दिन आ ही गया जिसका हमें बेसब्री से इंतज़ार था। आज हमारे वार्षिक समारोह कार्यक्रम का दूसरा दिन है, जिसमें हमारे प्रतिभाशाली प्राथमिक विद्यार्थियों द्वारा संगीत, नृत्य एवं नाट्य की सुंदर प्रस्तुतियां दी जा रही हैं। आज कक्षा 4 के विद्यार्थी मंच पर प्रस्तुत करने जा रहे हैं भारत के प्रसिद्ध साहित्यकार श्री R.K. नारायण द्वारा रचित लघु कहानियों का एक अमूल्य संग्रह, जिसका नाम है मालगुडी डेज।
Malgudi Days, as some of you might be aware, is a collection of short stories written by R.K. Narayan. It is set in the fictional South Indian town of Malgudi. The stories capture everyday life, human emotions, and quirky characters with simplicity and charm. First published in 1943, the book is known for its warmth, gentle humor, and timeless appeal. To provide an insight, we call upon Ms. Parul Rajpal, Year Group Leader for Grade 4, who has visualized and written the script for today's play. Hand over the mic to Ms. Parul.
Good morning, parents. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all today to our Grade 4 Annual Cultural Day celebration. We are truly delighted to have you here with us, and I must tell you, you're in for a wonderful treat. Our young stars are really excited today to take you on a journey with them to a beautiful yet very simple world of Swami and his friends. A world many of us grew up with, and it was extremely special for us to be able to share it with them. This show has been an emotional journey and a labor of love for the entire Grade 4 team. The Grade 4 children sitting backstage are really excited and all geared up to put up a wonderful show. I'm sure they're excited, some are nervous, and some are pretending to be calm but have a host of butterflies in their stomach, just like I think all of us here. But before the curtain goes up and we start the show, I'd like to take a moment to share with you the journey that brought us here. The last few weeks of preparation, the chaos, the little joys, challenges, and countless memorable moments that has led up to this day. When we first thought of putting up Malgudi Days on stage with our Grade 4 children, the one question that we kept thinking was, will our children who are growing up in a digital, fast-paced generation, will they be able to relate to a story which was written almost a century ago? So we looked up a lot of episodes and we did research and we sounded it off with our children. We showed them some episodes and we realized the answer was a big definite yes. Because the setting of Malgudi, though it was old and distant, we could see the heart of these stories was very close to home. Swami and his little excuses for avoiding work, his mischievous adventures with his friends, the small victories that they would celebrate. These are not just the stories of Swami and his gangs. These are stories of our children as well, because that is the essence of childhood. The innocence, the honesty, and sometimes just plain mischief. All of them are so real and relatable. The challenge then was to adapt these set of stories to a stage performance that would stay true to its charm, but also speak to the hearts of the children and our audience today. I carefully picked up stories that still reflected universal feelings of courage, pride, fear, friendship, all of these things, and then build them together into a script that allowed every child to participate, to experience the joy of storytelling, and to bring these timeless characters to life. During rehearsals, many of our students would come up to us and tell us, ma'am, even I get scolded like this at home by my parents. Or I also fought with my best friend sometime, and then we made up. So all of these things we could see were still there in the episodes that we saw with Swami and his friends. And that was the beauty of Malgudi days. So these stories which are there, with a cast of over 100 energetic fourth graders, it was no mean task to bring it to life. I would like to call the first few rehearsal, creative chaos, where we had narrators walking onto stage very confidently at absolute the wrong time. We had characters somehow managing to disappear at the right time when they had to say their dialogues, and then find them somewhere reading a book in one corner. So all of these things, the hiccups, the journey that has happened, the dance practices, we'd see one twirling in absolute wrong direction, one adding their own moves to the whole sequence. So all of these things, but with a lot of enthusiasm nonetheless. So a lot of enthusiasm went into all these things, but the smiles, the laughter, all of these things we could see fall into place finally. Lines that were once being mumbled were now being said confidently. The movements that were once clumsy were now looking very graceful. So we could see the faces glowing with confidence. And that's what showed me that the whole process, the spirit of teamwork that these students have put forward, that is what we have learned in the last couple of weeks. They have supported each other, waited patiently for their turn to say their lines, and then come forward, whether they had one line or 10, say it with the most confidence, finally, and bring the story together. So these are things that we have been facing. A few costume changes, a few sudden sick days. All of these things are part of our journey that has bringing Malgudi days to life. So, but every challenge, I must say, was faced with patience, laughter, and a shared determination by the entire grade 4 team, the teachers and the students, to make it all work. So in just a few moments, when you see these young performers step onto the stage, you will not just see Swami and Rajam and Mani and all his friends. You will see your children reliving the simplicity and beauty of Malgudi while telling the stories that are still so true to their hearts. So we hope you enjoy watching it as much as we had fun preparing it for you. Thank you once again for being here, and welcome to the Grade 4 Cultural Day celebration, Malgudi Days.
Thank you, Parul ma'am, for that heartwarming insight into Malgudi.
हम सभी आज के कार्यक्रम को देखने के लिए अत्यंत उत्साहित हैं, किंतु हम कार्यक्रम आरंभ होने से पूर्व कुछ आवश्यक सुरक्षा निर्देश साझा करना चाहते हैं.
Some important announcements, parents. Kindly note, in case of an emergency, we have 2 exits. One is at your rear and the other one is to your right.
The school has arranged for photography and videography of the entire event. Therefore, we request you to refrain from clicking photos and videos of the event. Parents, we are happy to announce that this year we have arranged for live streaming of this event, which will later be available on YouTube. I am sure you all have received the link and shared it with your family and friends.
So it's time to sit back, relax, and let your child enjoy your undivided attention for the next 1 hour. Kindly switch off your cell phones or keep them on silent mode during the performance.
A transition is planned from auditorium to the indoor room on the 5th floor for the musical recital. The announcements regarding this transition will be made at the end of the event.
Parents, we humbly request you not to enter the backstage at any point of time.
Refreshments will be available at the end of the event, and they will be laid out near the entrance of the auditorium. Kindly refrain from getting any refreshments inside the auditorium.
Students will be dispersed grade-wise after the music recital. Last but not the least, please wholeheartedly applaud your children's performance to encourage them.
आज कक्षा 4 के विद्यार्थी आपके लिए अद्भुत प्रस्तुतियों की श्रृंखला लेकर आए हैं और हमें आशा है कि आप यह अनुभव आपके लिए अविस्मरणीय और आनंददायक सिद्ध होगा.
So without much delay, take it away, grade 4. The stage is all yours.
Namaskara.
A good morning to one and all.
My name is Arya.
And I am Dirk. We welcome you all to the Grade 4 Annual Cultural Day celebration. We are so excited to have you all here with us today because today you're in for something very special.
Oh yes, Doc. Today we're going to take you on a trip. Not by train, not by plane, but through your imagination. To a small town full of big stories.
A town with naughty students, strict yet kind teachers, some scary encounters, and even some unexpected heroes. Everything.
So we welcome you all to
Malgudi.
Now, you might ask, where is Malgudi located? And here, Google Maps won't be able to help you much.
It's not a real place, but it felt so real that readers truly believed it existed. Thanks to one amazing author, R.K. Narayan.
You know, Dirk, he created Malgudi days way back in the 1930s. They're old, but we're still able to relate to them today. Students like Swami are still trying to avoid doing their homework.
Hey, don't give us secrets away.
Sorry. These stories became so popular in the 1980s, they became a TV show. And given a chance, probably many of you will still remember the tune. Looks like we all got carried away for a minute. Where were we, Doc?
Looks like Swami and his friends are up to something again. But before that, Arya, let's start the show with the most memorable tune. I'm sure you've already started humming it.
Look at him. Shoes so shiny, uniform so neat. I bet he must be too rich to play with us. I bet he has a butler to tie shoelaces for him.
Swings the bat and flips up his hands and knocks someone out.
Then he becomes the joker of the whole school. Why do you say that? Why can't we just be friendly and welcome him with open arms?
Let's just ignore him. He'll get bored and leave. Maybe he'll summon his personal butler to fetch him some friends.
Maybe he just doesn't know how to make friends. He looks lonely. Should we go over and introduce ourselves?
Oh, how touching. Shall we compose a welcome song too? Dear Radha,
Maybe even saffron?
I wonder what he has bought today. What if he has laddus or jalebi? Why does this always happen on roti and windy day? This isn't lunch. It's lunchtime torture. We need a plan. We can't just sit here watching him eat. This is serious. We must take action immediately.
Okay, new plan. Forget ignoring. Let's go say hello diplomatically. Now follow my lead, boys. Come on. So, aren't you the new boy who just joined our school?
Yes. My name is Raja. I just met him this morning when he was coming into the school. So, Raja, what's for lunch? Sweets. I got gulab jamun. My mom packed a few extra. Would you like to have some?
Learning does not always seem to be easy for Swami, especially in mathematics. But we never know. Sometimes even the toughest lessons can come with unexpected surprises.
The classroom is set with rows of desks and a large blackboard stands in front. Students sit slouched on their seats, some doodling and others staring blankly.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, sir.
This equation is simple. You've learned this before. It's basic algebra. Who will come here and solve it? Swaminathan, why don't you come up and show the class how it's done?
Sir, either the board is fading or my eyes are protesting math today. I'm not sure my brain can handle it.
Enough with your dramatics. Try solving it.
Carry the divide by. Wait, where did this x come from?
Step aside, Swami. Let someone else try. Raja, why don't you come up?
Let's see if the golden boy knows something other than a shiny shoes and sweets.
Who's talking?
If you simplify the equation first, you can factor it. Then it becomes easy.
Well done, Rajam. Clear, correct, and confident.
Did you see that? He solved it like it was a puzzle in a comic book.
Maybe his brain runs on gulab jamuns. High sugar genius.
Hey, the equation was a bit tricky. Want me to show you how I solved it? All right, Professor, but go slow. My brain still thinks that X is a pirate's treasure. Don't worry, I'll break it down. It's just like a game. You look for the right move and go step by step.
Hey, keep it there. Hey. Get it now. Huh? Get it. The class sat in silence. A quick shift had taken place.
The classroom was buzzing with curiosity. The students were expecting another regular class. But the headmaster enters with a guest. What followed next wasn't a lesson from a textbook, but something far more lasting, a lesson for life.
Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, sir.
Today, we have a special guest, Mr. Shriram. He's a life skills teacher coming from the city. I want you all to listen to what he shares.
Good afternoon, sir.
Now, don't worry. I won't be giving you a long lecture. Instead, let's talk about something important. What do you think is more important, being smart or being kind?
Sir, I think intelligence is important. If we are smart, we can solve problems and succeed.
That's a good answer. Intelligence helps us find solutions, but what if a smart person keeps all his knowledge to himself and never helps others? Exactly. Being smart may open the door, but being kind helps others walk through it with you.
If you only focus on winning, you might forget the people around you. But if you help each other, you'll all rise together. Let me give you an example. Imagine you and your best friend are running a race, but suddenly he trips and falls. What did you do?
I would run as fast as I could and win the race first. But of course, I turned back and helped my friend. That way I can get the medal and still be a good friend.
I stop and help right away, even if I lose race.
I agree with Somu. Being kind can help. It can never go to a waste.
Now that's the real winner. Life isn't just about finishing first, it's about how you finish. You see, even in small things like sharing your lunch, helping with homework, or cheering up a friend who's sad.
So if Rajam helps me with math and I teach him to climb trees, we're both winners.
Exactly. You're not just helping each other, you're investing in friendship, teamwork, and trust.
Very well said. I want you all to always remember these words.
Thank you, sir. Understanding had begun to blossom, one that couldn't be found in textbooks or exams. A seed of kindness had been planted, ready to grow.
Of an oil lamp flickers in the dimly lit hall. The aroma of freshly made buttermilk and roasted peanut fills the air. Swami enters, throwing his school bag on the floor, unbuttoning his shirt collar to let some air in.
Swami, how many times have I told you not to throw your bag like that? It's not going to sprout legs in
her to pass the mic to her.
Amma, it's too hot today. Even the school walls felt like they were sweating.
Ayyo, boys these days always complain. In my times, we had to walk miles under the sun just to go to school.
You always say that, Party. My school is just a few minutes away, but I love to play under the sun the whole afternoon.
Don't make fun. Those days built real strength in us. Not like now, panting after every 5 minutes of kabaddi.
Here, drink this. Cold buttermilk with curry leaves and a dash of cumin. You'll feel better soon.
Amma, this is heavenly. You could open a buttermilk shop and be rich. I would come to you every day.
I'm sure you'll be my best customer. Now tell me, how was school today?
School was the same. Same teachers, same homework, same chalk dust.
Just same, you sound as if nothing ever happened to you in school. Did your teacher scold you today?
Actually, there's a new boy in our class. His name is Raja. He looks like he came out of a chocolate ad. He has neat hair, a clean shirt, and polished shoes.
Oh, that's nice.
And did you speak with him? What do you think of him, Swami?
Not much. My friend said he was too posh to talk to us. So we just joked around.
Rich boys are always like that. They never mingle around with ordinary children.
Amma, times have changed.
Swami dear, wearing nice clothes or speaking English doesn't make someone a bad person. Did Rajam ever behave badly?
No, he wasn't rude. He shared his sweets with us. In fact, he even helped me with math today.
Swami, what matters the most is how someone treats others. If he's kind and helpful, then he's worth getting to know.
You know, he didn't even laugh when I messed up the math problem. He just offered to help.
That's a good boy. Maybe he wants to make friends too, but just doesn't know how.
Give Rajam another chance. Don't judge anyone too quickly. Sometimes the people who we least expect become our best friends.
That's how friendship grows, like mango trees, slow but sweet.
Show some energy. And remember, no pushing, no kicking, and no pretending to be dizzy when you're caught.
Come on, let's crush him. Nobody escapes us.
Oh, I was born for this moment. Kabaddi's in my blood. My middle name should be Swami Kabaddinathar.
Swami, just don't trip over your own feet. You're great at dramatic speeches, but if you fall flat on your face in 5 seconds, that would be awkward.
And hilarious. Challenge accepted.
थोड़ी लचक लचक आया मटक मटक मैंने दिया फटक अरे दिया 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 ले पंगा 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 ले चल कपट कपट दिल धड़ पटकी 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 हुई घुसुर घुसुर चला इधर उधर मैंने खींची टांग वो गया फंसा बोले फंसर गया फंसर गया फंसर गया फंसर गया फंसर गया पंगा पंगा ले पंगा ले चलो ठुमक ठुमक फिर दिनक दिनक किया गजब गजब मैं गया खिसक अरे ले पंगा खिसक खिसक ले पंगा पंगा ले पंगा ले पंगा
Incredible. That was the cleanest raid we've seen all year. Swaminathan wins the match. Well played, Swami. You may not be very good at math, but you're a champion at escaping kabaddi tackles. So, what do we call this new team?
The Mighty Malgudi Heroes!
Rajam, the most popular boy among Swami and his friends, is having a birthday party. Excitement fills the air as Swami is getting ready. But little does he know, a tiny detail is about to cause a huge problem.
Swami, hurry up. You know you mustn't be late for Rajam's birthday party. He has invited so many guests, and it would be rude to arrive after the cake is cut.
Amma, I'm completely prepared. Not only am I ready, but I've also bought the perfect gift for Rajam. He will be delighted, and everyone will admire my thoughtfulness.
That's wonderful, Swami. I'm glad you thought ahead. Now tell me, where is the gift?
You were right here, or maybe there. Oh no, oh no.
Swaminathan, where is the gift?
Swami, you remind me of your father when he was a boy. Always running around, always forgetting things. Once, he lost a whole basket of mangoes on the way to the temple.
But Party, I haven't lost it. I just misplaced it.
That's what your father said too. And you know what happened? A troop of monkeys had a feast before he even realized it. Perhaps your gift has found itself a new owner already.
Swaminathan! What is this I'm hearing? You forgot the gift?
Well, you see, funny story, Appa. I think I might have left it at school.
Left it at school? Are you sure it's not hiding under your bed along with your homework?
This boy, he will give me more stories to tell.
Oh, great. Another one for the art conference. This happened
collection of family history.
And so, Swami's confidence crumbles as he realizes his perfect gift is nowhere to be found. What will he do now? Let's find out. I can't see anything good.
With time running out, Swami must think fast. What could he possibly create in just a few minutes? Desperate times call for creative solutions or complete disasters.
Puppet. Wait. It still smells like last week's cricket practice. That will not do.
Aha! A toy train. Wait, where are the other wheels? Maybe I can tell Rajam that it's modern art. Yes, it symbolizes life journey and how sometimes you must move on even without wheels.
What about this? Ooh, a personalized notebook filled with my math homework.
Ayyo! This is a disaster! Radul, how can I go without a gift? Oh Lord, save me! Radul, Rajam will never ever forgive me! Samuel, Gopu, Mari?
Swami, why are you making such a mess in your room? Are you searching for treasure? Or food? Because if you are, I'd love to help.
We need to hurry up or else we'll be late for the party. I am looking forward to some yummy food and cake. Mari, help me! I forgot the gift. I need to make something fast before I go. Rather humiliated.
Swami, a gift is not like instant coffee. You can't just make one in 5 minutes.
I'm sure I can do it. Watch me.
What is he making?
And then he goes. Late. What is he doing? A few pebbles. And a lovely ribbon around it. And tada, I present to you the mystery box.
What's the mystery? That there's nothing inside?
That's what you call it. What about a lovely poem ready for his birthday?
What is he writing?
Oh Raja, my dear friend, on you we can always depend. Happy birthday, you are the best, even better than the rest. That is terrible. Then a nutritious, healthy birthday present. Swami, you're giving Rajam a banana. A banana is not ordinary fruit. Monkeys love them. Kings eat them. It's a royal gift.
Swami, you are going to be the joke of the party.
Or Raja will love it. I know, my friend. Let's go.
And so, with his genius plan in place, Swami rushes off to Rajam's party, confident that his gift will be a hit. Or will it?
Raju's birthday party is in full swing. Friends, food, and fun fill the room. But the real surprise of the evening, Swami's unique gift. Let's watch as a moment of truth arrives. But before all that drama, let's celebrate Rajam's birthday. I'm sure he wouldn't want to be lonely.
मन्नू से मिलने आए हैं कई दोस्त लेकर उपहार मन्नू से मिलने आए हैं कई दोस्त लेकर उपहार आज तो हम जम कर खाएंगे पकवानों की है भरमार फिर खेलेंगे हम और तू फिर खेलेंगे हम और तू बोले पिंकी और बबलू मम्मी भी मन्नू को लेने आए हो करके तैयार मम्मी भी मन्नू को लेने आए हो करके तैयार बेटे मन्नू आज के दिन से तुम्हें मिले खुशियाँ हर बार दादा दादी पापा चाचू दादा दादी पापा चाचू मिलकर गाए गाना यूं हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू Happy, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy, happy birthday to you.
I'm so happy you all came to celebrate with me today.
We wouldn't miss this, Rajam, and we would not want to miss the cake either.
Careful, Swami, careful, Swami.
Sir, you seem like you ran all the way here. Wouldn't you like some juice?
No, thank you. The moment is too important.
Good to see you, Swami. You made it.
Of course I did it. And I brought you a very special gift. A one of a kind, a gift that no one else could have thought of.
What is that? What is it?
that a banana?
A banana. Swami, why did you give Bhargav a banana?
What next, Swami? A mango to balance out the diet? Or an apple? Or a whole fruit basket?
Indeed, sir. Now, shall I fetch a silver tray to serve this royal banana? It's a very thoughtful banana.
Hey friend, why would you give Rajam a banana? Couldn't you think of anything else?
Swami, this is the funniest, most unexpected gift I've ever received. I love it.
Rajam, how can you like a banana for your birthday?
Rajan, are you serious? Do you actually like the banana as a gift? Of course. It's not about the gift. It's about the friend who gave it. And Swami's gift is definitely the most unique one here.
That's the spirit of true friendship, Rajam. It's not about the gift, but the thought behind it. The heart of the person giving it is what matters the most.
Yes, Sama.
Swami, a gift that brings laughter, now that's a memorable one. And really, this is a refreshing change. A simple banana, and yet it brings everyone together. I have served at many parties, but I've never seen a gift like this. Swami, your presence is a gift itself for Rajam. You've made today special, not just with the gift, but the joy you bring to everyone here. Exactly. Sometimes it's the simplest gesture that brings everyone together. Rajam will always remember this birthday, not because of the banana, but because of the friends who made it memorable.
I agree, Appa.
Laughter fills the air, but instead of embarrassment, Swami finds himself in the heart of a great moment. Rajam appreciates the thought, proving that friendship values the giver, not just the gift.
As the party ends and the town quiets down, Swami and his friends reflect on the day. What started out as a disaster turned into an unforgettable tale and memory. So after all the panic and disaster, the true gift wasn't the banana but our friendship. See, I knew it. I'm just testing you all.
Oh, please. You are more worried than a student who just found out he has a surprise test at school.
Admit it, Swami. You were terrified that Rajam would banish you from his friend circle forever.
How dare you? I was confident, just in a very nervous way.
Well, at least you may use it. The great banana gift. Future generations of Malgudi will tell this tale for years. Or at least party will. Your grandmother will love the story. She already has a long list of your adventures. But I think you should be proud and happy about Rajam's reaction.
But honestly, Rajam's reaction was the best part. Instead of laughing at you, he appreciated the gift. That's real friendship.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter what you give someone. What really matters is the thought behind it.
True, and we all learned something today. It's not about the gift, it's about showing that you care.
In the end, Swami and his friends discovered that the greatest of gifts are not just wrapped in shiny and fancy paper. It's the thought behind them. Sometimes even the simplest things, a laugh, a shared moment, or banana, can make the most treasured memories.
Yes, wow.
Just another ordinary day in the gentle town of Malgudi. Young Swaminathan was planning small acts of mischief and rebellion, thinking of clever ways to avoid homework, tiptoeing into the kitchen in hopes of finding a sweet unattended, and firmly believing that a gentle swaying curtain at night could only mean one thing: a ghost lurking in the darkness.
But sometimes life gives even the most ordinary child an unexpected chance to be extraordinary. Our story begins on a sultry Monday afternoon, just after school, when the sun was still strong, the breeze was barely there, and Swami, exhausted from a long day of arithmetics and scoldings, had just returned home.
These teachers must be made of stone. No kindness in their hearts. Why must we have arithmetic after lunch? My head is still spinning from that long division.
Swami, how many times must I tell you not to throw your bag like that? You'll tear the straps and blame me later.
Amma, I am utterly tired. Our new teacher kept us standing for 10 minutes because Mani forgot his slate. And then he made us recite 12 multiplication tables backwards.
Ah, what a tragedy. You poor boy. Would you like a medal? Or shall I bring you a garland and light a lamp?
Just some jaggery and a banana will do.
Come here, my child. Sit beside me and listen.
Ma'am, I need my props. My glass.
Rode into a battle on an elephant and frightened an entire British regiment.
Tipu Sultan again party. Didn't he ever take a break? Didn't he ever sit quietly and eat a banana?
Much, my dear, than hard work with courage. But even they had mothers who sang them to sleep when they were small.
Okay. So our great Tipu Sultan returns from battle only to hide behind his grandmother's sari. The world outside is not made up of bedtime stories, Swami. It's time you learn that.
Appa, I am only resting. My legs ache and my mind is weary. Arithmetic is not an ordinary enemy to face.
If you have the strength enough to argue, you have the strength enough to sleep by yourself. From tonight, you will sleep alone, in your room. No more curling up beside party like a kitten.
Sleep alone? But Appa, the curtain sways even when the window is shut, and the bench creaks as though someone sits on it in the middle of the night.
He's still a little boy. Let him be, for a few more years at least.
A boy? He's merely 11. At that age, I used to cycle to school through 3 villages and crossing a river on a wooden plank.
But that was because your village didn't have curtains and creaking benches.
Why should a child be pushed this way? Let him sleep here in the warm corner. It does not cause him any harm.
Are we to raise a brave man or a frightened sparrow? Today, he trembles at curtains. Tomorrow, he'll be afraid of shadows. And one day, of his own voice.
I am not afraid of all shadows, just some, and only when the light flickers.
Enough now. It is settled. Swami will sleep alone from tonight.
Even Tipu Sultan must have had a bodyguard, or at least a soldier outside his tent. But here, I am expected to sleep all alone with nothing but a shaky window and a squeaky bench for company. If I scream in the middle of the night, don't blame me, Appa.
You may not have a guard, Chami, but remember, your grandmother's blessings are stronger than any sword.
I am off. If that curtain eats me, don't blame me.
Morning, the boys of Alburn Mission School returned to their benches and slates as they always did. Swami sits at a bench, head resting on his arm. His uniform, a little trumpet, hair half combed, and his mind, still waking up from the dreams of the night, spent tossing and turning. His dreams had not been pleasant, and although the sun shone brightly outside, Swami carried with him the leftover shadows of the night. He was petrified with the idea of sleeping alone. Go ahead.
Still sleepy, Swami. You look like you haven't closed your eyes in 3 days.
I barely slept last night, Mani. My eyes felt like somebody rubbed sand into them. I kept waking up every few moments. I could hear the window creak and the bench groan, and I was sure something was moving near the curtain.
You should have told me. I would have lent you my grandfather's oil lamp. It burns all night, bright as the sun.
Yes. You should have kept a stick next to your bed. One solid whack and no curtain would dare dance.
A stick wouldn't help if the curtain is possessed. I think it has a mind of its own. Maybe it's watching me.
What's all this fuss now? First ghosts, now talking curtains. You guys sound like the characters in party ghost stories.
No, Rajam. It's Appa. He says I have to sleep all alone now. No more sleeping in party's room. No more corner mat. Just me and that awful creaking bench.
Oh, come on. That doesn't sound so terrible. I've been sleeping alone since I was a small boy. You'll get used to it. Even babies sleep alone these days.
Used to what? The curtain that flaps without wind, or the bench that sounds like it's weeping in its sleep?
What's going on here? Did something funny happen? Or is Rajamji laughing at his own jokes again?
Perhaps Swami is taken to studying ghost stories now.
He doesn't need to read them. He lives them now. Instead of sleeping.
Swami. What is this commotion? Swaminathan, since your voice is the loudest, come and solve this problem on the board.
I forgot my slate at home. I think I dropped it in the canal. Maybe it ran away.
Oh, what a talented slate. Perhaps it flew away like a bird? No more stories. Come forward. Tell me, Swaminathan, what is 12 multiplied by 4?
12 into 4. 10 into 4 is 40. And 2 into 4 into 4 is 8. So, 48.
Correct. By accident or miracle. You may sit down.
Well done, my friends. One battle won. Sorry, final curtain. Won't scare you tonight. Won't.
If the curtain behaves itself tonight, I'll do my homework twice tomorrow.
Later, as the roads emptied and the day came to an end, lamps flickered in every house, as gentle voices called out for children to finish their dinner and come in. But in one particular house, one particular boy sat very still, his food half eaten and his thoughts chasing each other like a cat and a mouse.
Which one? Besides Granny, not the night when he has heard stories and fallen asleep. No, this time we were all alone, with nothing but a faint light, a creaky bench, and his racing heartbeat. It's just a room. I've known all my life. Same walls, same shelves, same curtain. Except now it looks longer and darker. Why is it moving when the window is shut? Stop worrying, Swami. It's shut tight. It checked it 3 times already.
What's going on here? Kia. Swami, you got him? You brave boy.
I did. I didn't mean to. I only kicked. I thought he was the cotton.
What is the matter?
You came at the perfect time.
I heard a commotion as I was passing on the street. Who might this be?
This burglar entered my house and my brave boy caught him red-handed.
The thief is caught already? And you say your son did it? Brave boy, this fellow. I will be putting this in my report. I will make sure that you are written about in the newspaper tomorrow. You should be proud of the boy, sir. Very proud.
Yeah. Good job, Swami.
The next day, in the school assembly, the students of Albert Mission School were lined up. Swami was standing in the front, beaming nervously. The teacher and the headmistress were already there. Rajam and Mani doubted that Swami was a hero, but they played along.
Does Swami look like a
Hero, Swami is too modest
or too sleepy? He still looks like he hasn't fully woken up. I think this is his fifth yawn in the last few minutes. Very funny, all of you. I didn't plan any of this. I was just trying to stay alive. Good morning, boys. Good morning. Good morning, ma'am. Please stand at ease. Today is not an ordinary morning. We have in our very own school a boy whose name appeared in the newspaper today. Not for mischief, not for missed homework, but for bravery. Swaminathan, please step forward. Swami, I must admit, when your father called this morning, I thought he was joking. But here it is, the Malgudi Times, and your name is right here. Schoolboy stops thief in his sleep. You, my boy, have made the school very proud. Ma'am, I really didn't do anything brave. I only got panicked and kicked. I didn't even know someone was there. And yet, sometimes courage appears, not with swords or speeches, but with a single frightened kick in the dark. You acted. That is what matters. Always remember, true courage does not mean you are never afraid. It means you do what is right, even when you are. Ah, there he is, young Mr. Swaminathan, the boy who fought a burglar while half asleep. May I ask him a few questions for the next month's magazine report? Yes, go ahead. So, young boy, tell us, what were you thinking while the burglar entered? I wasn't thinking at all. I was under my bed. My legs just did what they wanted. It was less courage and more panic. Our boy says courage. It is not courage. It is panic, but with good aim. That is brilliant. Ma'am, you should also report that Swami once ran away from a lizard in the class.
Don't you remember when the frog had come?
But now we can catch thieves. What's next, Swami? Crocodiles. Next? I just want to sleep properly tonight. Maybe with Granny near the road, just in case. You may sleep however you like. Swaminathan, you've earned it. Let us all applaud this brave young boy. And so,
The tale of Swami's courage spread beyond school walls, beyond Malgudi even. But for Swami, the best part wasn't the clapping or the compliments. It was knowing that fear had come and he had not run away.
He had stayed, he had faced it, and although he feared creaking benches and fluttering curtains, he now knew that courage often arrives in silence, and sometimes even in the form of a single frightened kick in the dark.
एक बार फिर से अब सबका मालगुडी में हार्दिक स्वागत है। एक शांत शहर जो सिर्फ तब तक शांत था जब तक स्वामी और उसके दोस्त अपनी खुद की क्रिकेट टीम बनाने की योजना नहीं बनाते। उनका इरादा पक्का था कि वे पाठशाला के अन्य लड़कों को क्रिकेट मैच में हरा देंगे। पर अब सिर्फ एक समस्या थी। इनमें से क्रिकेट खेलना किसी को भी अच्छी तरह से नहीं आता था। उन्हें ज़रूरत थी एक अभ्यास खेल की, जो आज आप सभी देखने वाले हैं।
कि सबसे महान गेंदबाज को खेलते हुए देखोगे। बस देखना, मेरे प्रदर्शन की चर्चा सालों तक होगी।
सच में स्वामी, हम अभी भी उस घटना को नहीं भूले हैं जब तुम पिछले हफ्ते अपने जूतों के फीते में फंसकर गिर गए थे। तुमने तीनों स्टंप्स के साथ खुद को भी गिरा दिया था।
मनी, वो तो बस एक हादसा था। तुम्हें अंदाजा भी नहीं है कि मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ। जब मैं गेंदबाजी करूँगा तो बल्लेबाज कांप उठेंगे, विकेट उड़ जाएंगे और तुम सब दंग रह जाओगे।
हाँ स्वामी, हम सब कांप रहे हैं, लेकिन डर से नहीं बल्कि हंस हंस कर।
स्वामी, हो सकता है कि तुम विकेट ना लो, लेकिन क्रिकेट को जरूर मजेदार बना देते हो।
अगर स्वामी गेंदबाजी करेगा तो हमें फील्डर पाठशाला के बाहर ही खड़ा करना पड़ेगा, शायद अगली गली में भी।
ये तुमने सही कहा शंकर। स्वामी को गेंदबाजी करते देखना ऐसे है जैसे कोई रहस्यमय कहानी पढ़ना। पता नहीं अगले पन्ने पर क्या होने वाला है। वैसे ही किसी को नहीं पता है स्वामी की अगली गेंद कहाँ गिरने वाली है। हो सकता है कि आज हम सभी को गेंद ढूंढना पड़ेगा।
मैं सड़क की दूसरी ओर खड़े होने के लिए भी तैयार हूँ।
कौन जाने स्वामी की महान गेंद वहां तक जा पहुंचे।
चलो रामू, पिया सही बोल रही है।
सही है, यह सही है। मैच शुरू होता है। स्वामी गेंद को मजबूती से पकड़ता है। उसका पूरा ध्यान बल्लेबाज के ऊपर था। सांसें तेज और गहरी। ठीक है, अब सब पीछे हट जाओ। ये गेंद पिछली
कैसे तेज होगी, इतनी तेज कि पलक झपकते ही गायब हो जाएगी। अब तुम सब ध्यान से खड़े रहना, ये गेंद किसी के पास भी आ सकती है। अयो, फिर से स्वामी गेंदबाजी कर रहा है, पता नहीं आज क्या होने वाला है। अरे स्वामी दौड़ रहा है, उसके हाथ हवा में पंखे के जैसे घूम रहे हैं। भगवान करे कि वो बस गेंद सीधी डाल पाए। स्वामी दौड़कर गेंद को फेंकता है, पर वे हाथ से फिसलकर धीमे धीमे लुढ़कती हुई पिया के पैरों के पास आकर रुकती है। क्या हुआ स्वामी, तुम्हारी बिजली जैसी तेज गेंद अब तक की सबसे धीमी गेंद थी। एक कछुआ भी इससे तेज चलता होगा। अब अगली बार क्या होगा, ये भी कोई सोचने की बात है। कौन जाने ये अगली गेंद कहाँ गिरेगी, यहाँ मैदान में या किसी के घर पर।
स्वामी, हमें विकेट तक गेंद पहुंचने का इंतजार करते करते मैच हारना न पड़ जाए। मैंने तो इस बीच एक झपकी भी ले ली।
रवि, वो तो बस एक अभ्यास था। हर महान गेंदबाज को वार्म अप की जरूरत होती है। अब तुम सब ध्यान से खड़े रहना, इस बार तुम सब चकित रह जाओगे।
शानदार स्वामी, अगली बार याद रखना, हमें गेंद बल्लेबाज की तरफ फेंकनी है, झाड़ियों में चिड़िया नहीं उड़ानी।
आगे बढ़ते हुए इस पिच पर हमें ये देखना है कि आज का अभ्यास क्या रंग ले आएगा, कि अगली बार ये टीम किसी और को हरा पाएगी।
अब शंकर गेंद को जोश के साथ फेंक रहा है और गोपू ने तेजी से बल्ला घुमा दिया। अरे अरे, ये क्या हुआ, गेंद तो बल्ले पर आई नहीं। दूसरी ओर स्वामी लॉन्ग ऑफ पर खड़ा है और गेंद का इंतजार कर रहा है। सभी खिलाड़ी मैच को और रोमांचक बनाने में लगे हुए हैं। इसी तरह मैच कुछ और देर चलता रहा।
आयांश, देखना ये है कि क्या ये टीम दूसरी टीम के साथ खेलने के लिए तैयार है। अभ्यास मैच लगभग खत्म होने वाला है। स्वामी मैदान के किनारे फील्डिंग कर रहा है। देखते हैं कि नियति को क्या मंजूर था।
गेंदबाजी हो या फील्डिंग, स्वामी का हुनर देखते ही बनता है। स्वामी तैयार था और नहीं भी, जब अचानक गेंद बल्ले से टकराने की एक तेज आवाज आती है और गेंद हवा में उड़ती हुई स्वामी की तरफ आती दिखाई देती है।
क्या मुझे गेंद पकड़नी है? ओह, मुझे नहीं लगता ये मुझसे हो पाएगा।
अरे स्वामी, क्या कर रहे हो तुम? उछलो, कूदो और गेंद पकड़ो।
स्वामी, बस बॉल पकड़ लो। अपने मन में सोचो कि मैं एक आम है, बॉल नहीं। हाँ, तुम कर सकते हो स्वामी। प्लीज हमें शर्मिंदा मत करना, इस बार ठीक से पकड़ लो। आज तो लगता है स्वामी मेरा कैच पकड़ ही लेगा, लेकिन मेरा ही क्यों? हाँ, ये मेरी तरफ आ रही है। स्वामी ने कैच पकड़ लिया। स्वामी ने कैच पकड़ लिया। स्वामी ने कैच पकड़ लिया। इस कैच से तो लगता है कि हम अगला मैच भी जीत जाएंगे। तुम्हें अंदाजा भी है कि तुमने क्या किया? देखा, यही तो मेरी गुप्त योजना थी। पहले अनाड़ी की तरह गेंदबाजी करना और फिर तुम सबको हैरान कर देना।
स्वामी, स्वामी, आपने
मैच जीत जाएंगे।
बहुत प्रभावशाली स्वामी, मुझे तुम पर बहुत गर्व है, लेकिन पढ़ाई हमेशा पहले आती है। पढ़ाई छोड़कर क्रिकेट खेलना सही बात नहीं है। चलो इस बार मैं माफ कर रहा हूँ, अभी जल्दी से अपनी कक्षा में जाओ।
और इस तरह स्वामी, जिसे सबने नाकाबिल माना था, कक्षा में विजेता बनकर लौटा। ये कहानी सिर्फ क्रिकेट की नहीं, बल्कि आत्मविश्वास की है। कभी कभी सिर्फ एक क्षण की हिम्मत सब कुछ बदल देती है।
तो अगर तुम स्वामी की तरह किसी दुविधा में रहो या डर के साए तुम पर छा जाए, बस एक बात याद रखना, हर चैंपियन की शुरुआत कभी एक नौसिखिया ही होता है, और हर महान कार्य या तो एक छोटी सी हिम्मत से या तो एक लकी कैच से शुरू होती है।
ये आपने बिल्कुल सही कहा योहान। चलो अब हम इस जीत का जश्न मनाते हैं।
खिलाड़ी भिड़ेंगे, देखो जम के फिर खेल खतरनाक लड़ेंगे। हो अपनी टीमों की जर्सी पहन के रेडी रहना सभी, होगा एक दिन में गाना बजाना, रोना हंसना सभी। वनडे चमत्कार भी है, वनडे में टकरार भी है, हर किसी की धड़कने भी डोले।
Exams are a nightmare for many students. But for Swami, they're not just a nightmare, they're a life or death situation. And like every exam season, he's on a mission. Not to study, but to escape.
Amma, I'm burning up. My body's melting. I feel weak. My brain is shutting down.
Swami, you said the same thing before your last test and the one before that. How is it ever possible that you fall sick every time the exams are closed?
But this time it's real. My throat is scratchy. My stomach is doing gymnastics. And my legs, I can barely move them. I even tried to read a chapter and the words started dancing. I think my body's trying to tell me something.
The only thing your body's telling you is that you'd rather lie on the bed than face a textbook. Stop this nonsense. The only fever you have is exam fever. And that's the perfect cure for it. Study it.
Studying is very dangerous. What if my brain overheats from too much knowledge? What if my memory collapses under pressure? You wouldn't want your only son to suffer such a fate, would you, Appa?
Oh, poor child. Look at his face. It's as pale as buttermilk. How can you be so harsh? He looks like he's going to faint any second.
You're the only one who understands me, Pati. I knew I could count on you. The others think I'm pretending, but I can feel the fever in my bones.
Amma, don't encourage this drama. This is a usual time to escape exams. He does this every time and always fall for it.
Swami, just dangerous and stop pretending. You have one day left to revise, and instead, you're wasting your time in pretending as if the world's ending.
There's only one way to prove it. A doctor. Yes, a real professional doctor, the only one who can tell you that I'm really unwell. Perhaps I've got a rare illness.
If the doctor says you're sick, then fine, no exams. But if he says you're not, I don't want to hear a single word of protest after that. Understood?
I'll come with you to the doctor.
Well, what can we say? When it comes to avoiding exams, Swaminathan is nothing short of a mastermind, a drama king, and a champion of last-minute escapes. From sore throats to mystery illnesses, dizzy spells to melting legs, Swami has an excuse for every season and symptom. But this time, he has raised the stakes because now there's a doctor involved. Could even the best of Swami's performances fool a medical expert? We'll find out soon.
Listen up. All right, listen up. This time it's going to work. This is going to be a clean operation. I go to the doctor, pretend to be seriously ill, and walk out with a sick note that get me out of the exam. Simple, elegant, foolproof.
Simple. Swami, the last time you said that, you ended up in the principal's office with red spots dripping down your neck during lunch break. The rain washed them off mid-conversation.
That was just poor weather planning. The monsoon betrayed me. This time, there's no ink, just pure performance.
Pure performance. Swami, what about the time you wrapped that giant bandage around your right leg and forgot which leg was supposed to be hurt and started limping with the left one?
this time I've got a secret weapon. My grandmother.
Your grandmother? What do you mean?
Of course. She'll come at me and she'll support the story. She'll beg the doctor to tell him how weak I am. I barely ate anything. Even how I lost all my interest trying to read a science chapter.
But Swami, you're lying. Doesn't that bother you? Even a little?
Of course. Only when the lie doesn't work.
Swami, one day you will get caught and it will be worse than just taking the exam. What will you do then?
Then I'll improvise. I always do. Life's a cricket match, my friend, and I'm always ready to duck when the ball comes flying.
Just don't end up getting ball out before the game even starts.
Trust me, this time I've got it all under control.
Let's see. Namaskaram, doctor. Can we come in?
Please come.
Oh, doctor, please take a look at my poor grandson. He's been suffering terribly since morning, burning up with fever. Look at his face, so pale.
Yes, doctor, I feel weak. My body feels like a melting candle from the inside. My bones ache and my vision is foggy. And the sound of ticking clocks is giving me a headache. Ticking clocks? That's a new one. Swaminathan. Acha. Tell me your symptoms. Where do I begin? There's a sharp pain somewhere around my stomach. Or maybe my back. Or possibly my left ear. It keeps moving, you know. I've been sweating but also shivering. It's very mysterious. I don't know what's happening to me.
Didn't you come last month too with a sudden dramatic cough the day before your maths test?
That is entirely different. This is worse. A unique condition. I'm sure very rare.
He's been miserable all morning, doctor. Just take a look at his face. So is as pale as rice flour, and his limbs are limped like oak sivine.
Swami, could you please sit here? Your temperature seems normal. That's because it's internal, doctor. A hidden fever. Very tricky to detect. It's like ninja fever. Silent but deadly.
What? Ninja fever? Now that I've heard for the first time. Madam, have you given medications for ninja fever?
Yes, it sneaks up on you. 1 minute you're fine, the next, wham! You're on the floor, whispering goodbye to your textbooks.
Madam, I remember that Swami came last month too with something similar.
Ah, yes, I remember the mysterious exam. Strikes again.
But doctor, how can you say that the poor child is suffering? He barely ate anything this morning.
Now that you are here, let me check you once again. Properly. must rest, Swaminathan. No school for 3 days.
See, I told you, Swami is really sick. My poor boy.
But madam, shouldn't we double check maybe a pulse test? No.
Good idea. Swami, could you please give me your hand? Your pulse is steady. Doesn't feel like someone's suffering from a fever.
That's because I've been meditating, doctor. My grandmother taught me keep the fever under control. Yes, doctor. Meditation works wonders.
Here.
Thank you for the note, doctor. Wait for me, Swami.
Swami, feeling like a great war hero returning from battle. Enters the headmaster's office. The doctor's note in his hand, confidence in his step, and absolutely no idea what's coming next.
Another illness, Swami?
Yes, sir. More ferocious one. Sudden, aggressive. It attacked all my motivation and focus to give the exam.
Fever, 103 degrees. You don't look like someone who was so sick just yesterday.
That's because I've been recovering miraculously, sir. Lots of rest and my grandmother's special turmeric milk. Also, I've been praying.
I'm sure prayer helps, Swaminathan, but what really helps during the exams is studying.
Absolutely, sir. I completely agree with this philosophy. But this time, my body gave up before my brain could.
You know, you always seem to fall sick exactly 2 days before the exams. Isn't that interesting?
It's a family condition, sir. Very rare. My great-grandfather also had this problem. It's called examinophobia.
Fine, but if I see you anywhere outside your home, you will regret it.
But sir, the only sickness he has is laziness syndrome.
Fine, you're excused, but listen carefully, Swaminathan. If I hear you've been spotted outside playing, or running about, or hanging around the sweet shop,
Or anywhere near the playground, you'll be writing your missed exam and 5 extra essays on the importance of discipline.
Really, ma'am, you still do not believe me? I'll surely head home and rest right away.
Swami, one day you'll understand that escaping problems only makes them grow bigger. You're clever, but remember, cleverness is best used to solve problems, not to avoid them.
Yes, sir, I understand.
Swami exits the office, confident that his grand escape is complete. But what he doesn't know is that the exam gods aren't finished with him yet.
Victory at last, or so he thought. Swaminathan, conqueror of classrooms, master of mischief. Now rest in sweet success. No exams, no school, no pressure. Just him, his sweets, and a stack of comics taller than his textbooks.
You look perfectly fine, Swami. Recovered quickly, I see.
Miraculous recovery, Abba. The rest is really help. Turmeric will work miracles. I bounce back so quickly, all because of these things.
I have some news for you, Swami.
Since you missed your exams, I requested the headmaster to take retest for you. And guess what? He's agreed. So no escaping now.
Ayo! I suppose I just should have studied in the first place. All the sneaking around was harder than the actual test.
That's the smartest thing you've said all week.
So, the great Swami got caught at last.
All that effort and you still have to give the exam. Instead of coming up with these master plans.
But then, we'd miss out on all the fun.
Some friends you all are. Now hush! I need to start studying for real.
So you see, Swami managed to dodge exams like a ninja, convinced a doctor with meditation, and even invented a new illness, examinophobia. But in the end, the only thing he couldn't outrun was the retest. But the biggest lesson of all is that running away from challenges may seem easier, but it usually leads you right back to where you started. Just a bit more tired, more embarrassed, and definitely out of excuses. So the next time you're tempted to take a shortcut, remember Swami and maybe, just maybe, pick up your textbook before the thermometer.
कितना भी पढ़ लूं दिमाग में घुसता कहाँ चाहे कितना भी रट लूं कुछ याद हो नहीं रहा एग्जाम से डर लगता है जब्बर दिल मेरा कांपे धड़ 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 उड़ी बाबा उड़ी बाबा उड़ी बाबा उड़ी बाबा उड़ी बाबा उड़ी बाबा जाने कैसा जाएगा पेपर कब खत्म होगा ये प्रेशर डराने वाला सिलेबस बस करो भाई बस करो बस छोटा सा दिमाग है समझा करो टीचर एग्जाम से डर मुझे लगता है जब्बर रोना आ रहा है रोना आ रहा है फॉर्मूला वार्मूला की ऐसी तैसी कोई आके किताब पे चला दो कैची कभी प्रैक्टिकल कभी वाइवा माँ बाप चिल्लाए ढा 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 जाए तो जाए कहाँ अपनी लग गई सुपर एग्जाम से डर मुझे लगता है जब्बर खटिया खड़ी हो जाए जब चक्कर मारे इन्विजिलेटर बहुत हार्ड है लाइफ इज बेटा बहुत हार्ड है बहुत हार्ड है बहुत हार्ड है नंबर लाना बहुत हार्ड है बहुत हार्ड है बहुत हार्ड है लाइफ इज बेटा बहुत हार्ड है बहुत हार्ड है बहुत हार्ड है नंबर लाना बहुत हार्ड
And just like that, Anya, our journey through the streets, classrooms, and cricket fields of Malgudi has come to an end.
I know, Yvain. We hope you enjoyed watching the play as much as we loved putting it together. Rehearsing, acting, laughing, and occasionally forgetting our lines.
Even after the 100th rehearsal, it was a wonderful experience stepping into the shoes of these unforgettable characters from R.K. Narayan's story.
We got to travel back in time as if we were in the 1930s and act like kids from a totally different generation who surprisingly weren't so different from us after all.
Whether it was Swami trying to dodge homework or friends learning to trust each other, these stories remind us that kindness, courage, and honesty never go out of style.
And no matter how the world changes, the small moments like helping a friend, facing a fear, or doing the right thing would really make us heroes in our own way. So thank you once again, and we hope you carry a little piece of Malgudi home with you today. I'm sure we will all do.
Let's hear it from you. Absolutely spectacular. That was great for.
जी हाँ देवरूपा, ये वाकई एक शानदार प्रस्तुति थी। हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि आपको कक्षा 4 की ये प्रस्तुति पसंद आई होगी। इन्होंने तो हम सबका मन ही मोह लिया।
Let's hear it, parents, one more time for this enthusiastic lot of grade 4 students. It's absolutely mesmerizing how they performed today. They have clearly demonstrated that they are ready to take up any challenge that comes their way. Parents, show them how proud they are. One more time, please.
इसके पहले कि हम अपने वार्षिक समारोह के समापन की ओर बढ़ें, आपको मिलाना चाहती हूँ इस कार्यक्रम के पीछे छिपे हमारी शक्ति स्तंभ से, जिनके मार्गदर्शन के बिना इस आयोजन को साकार करना मुश्किल था।
Please welcome our primary coordinator, Ms. Neha Vyas, for a few words of reflection and appreciation. Thank you.
Thank you, Devrupa. Thank you, Sneha ma'am. Good morning, everyone. Let's give a big round of applause to our young superstar today. I think little Swami, young Swami, his family, and his friends have won our hearts today, right? We have witnessed the small victories in school, right from class assembly to presentation, from a project culmination to sports day. But today holds a special significance for them and for us because of your presence, parents. Thank you very much for coming on a weekdays, on a early morning time slot. Thank you very much for gracing the occasion. At NIS, we don't say Cultural Day just a display of talent. It's a reflection of life skills, like, the confidence, communication, connection, the coordination, all that you have witnessed it today. It's at such young age, they have overcome a numerous challenges, right from focusing one thing at a time, which is the biggest task for them, then remembering their dialogue, managing mics, managing their entry and exit points. And even at some point, we have seen them filling in for their friends who is absent and saying their dialogue on the stage, which is really example of a teamwork and independent and confident communicator. I think they have achieved it all. You may have noticed that today they have arranged the props on their own. They took initiative on stage, supported each other, memorizing their line, prompt one another, lent helping hand. The kind of teamwork and independence is truly heartwarming to see today. Every single role, no matter big or small, had added color to this beautiful picture we have painted together. Like any masterpiece, every stroke matters. So let's celebrate each child's contribution and make them feel like they have conquered the world. And because they truly have. I would now like to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made this day possible. First and foremost, Vandana ma'am, thank you for your vision and giving us this wonderful team. A big thank you to our head of the department, Anjali ma'am, for her unwavering support. Thank you, ma'am, for always motivating us and always standing behind us. A huge thank you to Ms. Parul, who has spearheaded this event. From selecting from story, writing script, coordinating props, backgrounds, costumes, all while making this journey deeply relatable to our students. Thank you, Ms. Parul. May I now call upon the grade 4 team along with the dance teacher and the art teacher who work diligently behind the scene. Can we give them a big round of applause, parents? Thank you, teachers, for standing beside us through the chaos, the confusion, the creativity, and the joy. Without your unwavering support, this dream could have not come to life. Truly deserve it. A special thanks to our support staff, our Didis, the Sodexo team, admin staff, the art, music, dance teacher. Your behind-the-scene contribution have been invaluable. And of course, a big thank you to our lively comparers. Without them, today's event would have not been possible. Last but not the least, a big thank you to you all. Let's today remember the cultural day is more than just a performance. It's about connection. Let's celebrate it, not just the show, the spirit behind it. Thank you very much. Enjoy the musical recital. Now, I would hand over the mic to Ms. Devrupa and Ms. Neha too. They will brief us about the musical event. Goodbye and have a good day.
नेहा मैम, आपके विचारशील और प्रेरणादायक शब्दों के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Now parents, the celebration doesn't end here. The mood of joyful celebration continues further as we now have our annual music recitals presented by our students who have been trained by the fabulous teachers of Furtado Schools of Music.
Parents of grades 4E are requested to proceed to the 5th floor indoor room for the music recital. The rest of the parents are welcome to stay and help yourself to some refreshments that are outside the auditorium.
As and when your turn comes, your YGL Miss Parul will inform you to go up. So kindly stay close to the foyer area so